Welcome to Horror Midnight Thrills. Thank you for stopping by to watch our spine-chilling, heart-pounding, scary videos. Your support means the world to us. If you love thrilling tales and terrifying mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. In a quiet town nestled between the shadows of forgotten woods, there lived a man named Daniel. On the surface, Daniel was a typical person with a mundane job, a charming house, and a seemingly ordinary life. Yet, beneath the facade of normalcy lurked a secret that gnawed at his sanity, a secret that transformed his nights into a theater of horrors. Every night, as the clock struck midnight and the world fell silent, Daniel's dreams came alive with a chilling intensity. These weren't mere nightmares. They were twisted reflections of his darkest fears, each one more terrifying than the last. His dreams were a labyrinth of horrors, and there was no escape. The recurring dream began in the same way every night. Daniel found himself standing at the edge of an endless forest, the air thick with an eerie mist that curled around him like a cold, unwelcoming embrace. The trees loomed tall and foreboding, their twisted branches resembling skeletal hands reaching out to grasp him. A faint whisper echoed through the air, as if the very forest was alive and breathing. Compelled by an unseen force, Daniel took his first step into the forest, and the ground seemed to pulsate beneath his feet. With every step, the shadows grew darker, the whispers grew louder, and the sense of dread deepened. It was a journey into the unknown, a descent into the abyss of his own mind. As he ventured deeper, the trees parted to reveal a clearing bathed in an otherworldly light. In the center of the clearing stood an old, decrepit mansion, its windows dark and soulless, its walls scarred by time. Despite the overwhelming terror that gripped his heart, Daniel felt drawn to the mansion as if an invisible thread was pulling him closer. He approached the mansion, his heart pounding in his chest like a war drum. The door creaked open with a sound that sent shivers down his spine, and he stepped inside. The air was heavy with the scent of decay, and the flickering candlelight cast haunting shadows on the walls. In the dim glow, he saw them, figures draped in tattered cloaks, their faces obscured by darkness. They stood in a circle, chanting in an ancient, guttural language that sent chills through his very soul. Daniel tried to turn away, but his feet refused to move. He was paralyzed, trapped in the grip of his own fear. Suddenly, the chanting stopped, and the figures turned to face him. Their eyes, hollow and void of life, bore into his very being. One figure stepped forward, raising a bony finger to point at him. A voice, cold and devoid of emotion, echoed through the chamber. "Welcome, Daniel. We've been waiting for you." In that moment, the reality of his situation crashed over him like a tidal wave. This was no ordinary dream. This was a realm where his deepest fears came to life, a place where the boundaries between reality and nightmare blurred. He was a prisoner in his own mind, and there was no waking up from this terror. Each night, the dream continued, growing more vivid and horrific. The figures revealed their true forms, grotesque and monstrous, their faces twisted in expressions of eternal torment. They taunted him, whispered his darkest secrets, and fed on his fear. Daniel's screams echoed through the night, but no one could hear him. He was trapped in a never-ending cycle of dread and despair. As days turned into weeks, Daniel's once vibrant spirit withered away. The line between dream and reality became increasingly blurred, and he could no longer tell where one ended and the other began. His nights were filled with terror, and his days were haunted by the remnants of his nightmares. In a desperate attempt to escape, Daniel sought the help of a renowned dream analyst named Dr. Evelyn Hartman. With a reputation for unraveling the mysteries of the subconscious, she was his last hope. But as she delved into the depths of his mind, even Dr. Hartman couldn't have anticipated the horrors that awaited her. Little did they both know, the nightmares were not just figments of Daniel's imagination. They were a doorway to a malevolent force that had been waiting for centuries. A force that fed on the fears and dreams of the living, growing stronger with each passing night. As they journeyed deeper into the realm of dreams, They uncovered secrets that were never meant to be known, and the true source of Daniel's torment was revealed.